Rauma is unique among Finland's historic towns and cities. For nowhere else in this fascinating country are there so many magnificent old buildings. Due to its natural harbour and the freedom that it was given in 1442, Rauma is the third oldest city in Finland. The most striking landmark in Rauma is its well-preserved and picturesque old town that features a total of no less than 600 historic buildings. The buildings in the historic city centre date back several centuries and have retained their charm right up to the present day. Indeed, most of the streets of this splendid harbour town date back to medieval times. Unfortunately, the town's first timber-built buildings of the 13th and 14th centuries were destroyed by various devastating fires. However, since the last large fire that took place in 1682, Rauma has been spared any further destruction. Thus, its old town is now the largest and most well-preserved area of timber buildings in the whole of Scandinavia. Covering an area of 30 hectares, Rauma's remarkable old buildings invoke the captivating and historic atmosphere of a lost age. The city's historic ambience is augmented by its many other facets. Cafés, art galleries and boutiques fill the streets with life. There are also a number of small family businesses in existence today that can be traced back to previous centuries. Rauma's traditions have not only survived, they're also very much alive. Some of the wooden buildings are still inhabited. Many have been fully restored and have now been transformed into various retail shops. Rauma is a popular sightseeing destination not only because of its historic background, but also due to the fact that there's so much to see. A round trip through Rauma's ancient city centre provides a good insight into the artistic skills of the city's former designers and artisans. Early in the morning, the medieval streets and lanes are tranquil, as the town gradually comes to life once again. Rauma enjoyed its first commercial high season at the end of the 19th century due to the arrival of the great sailing ships. the city's trading families and their newfound wealth, the modest timber-built dwellings of old were no longer adequate. They gave way to finer architectural lines. However, the original streets remained, only to be repaired as and when necessary. The wealth of the people was reflected in the buildings. The rich merchants prized their 17th and 18th century buildings and enlarged and improved them. However, not all of the city's buildings had money spent on them, as in the late 19th century, not everyone prospered. The close proximity of these historic buildings gives them additional charm and makes them particularly striking. Each building is different, and although the architectural relationship is obvious, each building has retained its individuality. For the city's property owners, it was important that the buildings were given a personal touch. Rauma's primeval cell was most likely a heathen place of worship that was located on the site of where today are the ruins of a large church. Trinity Church dates back to the 15th century and was a parish church. Today, only a few sections of the wall remain. As was the case with so many other of the city's fine buildings, this church was destroyed by fire in 1640. The flames destroyed everything. So only some of the foundation walls of Trinity Church have survived to the present day. The town's oldest building has now given way to an idyllic park complex with well-laid lawns that feature a few sections of the ancient walls. Another monument to mortality is situated close to the former church. However, melancholy and sadness are most certainly not Rauma's most dominant features. No other city in Scandinavia contains an old town that compares with the historic and romantic splendour of Rauma.